Peace, what's up? This is Queen Sarita coming at you with another reading, another tarot reading. This is a Bibliomancy tarot reading that I'm going to be doing for you. And if you'd like a reading with me, like one-on-one, then you can go ahead and go to naturallyhighlife.com, but you can also leave a comment and I'll respond back. You can also follow me on Instagram at queen_Sarita. I look forward to doing this reading for you. This is really to celebrate the Summer Solstice, Father's Day. If you've been acting like a father, you've been a father, like for real, you've been playing that role, then, this is amazing time for you. And this is also a reading where you pick 1 through 5. And so if you watch the intro video and you're here now, then I want to tell you to go ahead and pick between 1 and 8 and watch the videos that follow. And I've got some insight for you. So without further ado, if you chose 4, pick 4, then honey, this one's for you. This reading, like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. This is a general reading for those people who this reading is for. You'll know if it's for you, all right? Without further ado, let's get started. So 4, the message for you, the psychic message for you. Before I say the psychic message is for you, or the psychic message that is for you, I want to tell you I have a tarot online course that is for intuitive tarot reading. I also have a psychic tarot, really about getting you all to a place where you can read cards yourself and even get better and more confident with it. So look for the links below. And if you don't see something that you want to see, then drop me a comment. I appreciate all your likes, your subscribes. Pick 4 messages and disruption in Spirit is saying this. Disruption in paradise. That's what's been going on. Disruption in paradise. You had things figured out, you wanted things to be a certain way, and they just have not been up to your liking. Spirit is saying this coming together, this new way of being, this unseen hand is in your life. It seems to be either making things good or making things not so good. Spirit is saying that there have been people who have been telling you that all they want to do is love you, but yet you have seen the evidence of sometimes the opposite of that. You have had a time here also where you have been struggling to maintain a mindset of grace and of appreciation, because there's just been so many things pulling into opposite directions, especially business-wise. I'm feeling for you all. That's been a huge part of it. You're going forward into the future. You're looking forward to the future. You are such the visionary. You see things in a big way. You think big. And you have been, some of you all, beating yourself up about not being graceful about how you've been expressing yourself and kind of giving people the straight no chaser approach. And that has been really showing people that you are a lot more focused and strong and confident than you may have come up to be in the past. This is an unexpected time for you to disconnect from what other people are feeling and to feel more of what you have going on. This is a time when you can experience the most, or you can really get into the lack of what you know, the lack of not feeling like you're there where you want to be. And Spirit is saying you have this inner knowing. You know better than to focus on the cycles that are going on in your life that seem to be that seem to be constantly going on and happening. Instead, you are being called out of your shell to meditate, to be at peace with the way things are happening, but also tighten up your books. And if you are somebody who doesn't even have a business yet, but you want one, you have the mindset of somebody who has a business. You love being independent. You don't like really following what others are doing, especially as of late with all that you've seen on the news and on YouTube and everything else. It's like, man, how can I afford to follow behind such idiocracy? And it's not all idiocracy, but some of it is. And I see that a big part of you all's sadness here as I pull through these cards here for you, option 4. If you picked 4, things have not, they've been taking a long time to come together and to manifest for you. Give me 1 second to get this card, which is fallen on the ground. One moment. What does it say? I am flexible and flowing. I am flexible and flowing. It's a message from Spirit. Because you put a lot of time and money, a lot of resources, a lot of sacrifice into attracting money, making money, being money, leveling up. And Spirit is saying to put out into the universe, I am open to the new and I am changing. I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly, which is a beautiful message. I'm flexible and flowing with all the changes and shifts with the stock market, with income, with cash flow. You still have an opportunity now to do your checks and balances better. You may not have done all the things right when you were doing your taxes, when you were building up a business collaboration with other people in a partnership, but the money is ready to flow. You just got to get the right participants in place, and maybe even consider a nonprofit as well, because it looks like you all are wanting the support of being financially stable more than having to do everything all by yourself. The energy here also of destruction of old belief systems that have been getting tied all up into what you're doing. I see that's paying off. It's paying off to release all the things that don't serve you and to cut the ties with those things slowly but surely. But surely, sure enough, you're certainly doing it. It also says, as I breathe in with you, breathe in with me real quick here. Breathe in again. Yes. The element for those of you who are in the field of writing, of speaking, public speaking, of teaching, persuasion, using it in a healthy way to get people more engaged with the content that you're putting out, but also not trying to do things exactly like the next person is doing them, and knowing that your unique way. I've been stumbling over my words, right? This mask is just it's a little bit different to wear this and to talk. So if I sound like one moment, if I sound like, all right, if I sound like I need to clear my nose, is because it's kind of covered up with this mask. Okay, so here we got the Ace of Pentacles card, the Ace of Coins. You've got all this creative energy, building, merging, expressing yourself. I'm going to show you the rest of the cards. This is about having the right vitality, the right, drive to continue on and to finish this beautiful, big project, Spirit is saying. And not to believe what people are saying, because you may be being persuaded into going down the wrong path, which is not yours. So I see here the influence of other people is huge and heavy on your shoulders. Family has come in and they really are trying to push onto you the way that they're doing stuff. They're trying to get you to stop doing what you're doing and calling what you're doing evil. Some of you are getting that. And they're telling that, the things that you believe and that you're focusing on are make-believe. And that they are just, they're just fantasies in your own mind, and that you need to snap out of it. So I'm going to tell you that, yes, the options that are open and available to you are all your own. That's why they can't see why you want to be a part of certain things. They don't see why you're connected energetically to certain things, but you're very grounded and you know what you want to be doing. You know what you need to do. This is about building your home life, your space, your comfort the way you want, and then also welcoming in the next level of prosperity for you by managing what you have now in a better way and separating things into the right categories. And if you need to, hiring somebody professionally to help you to do this. This is about what to let go of in the future and what to embrace in your now moment. This is about sitting down to refocus, to recenter, and to embrace the things that you've been asking for instead of pushing them away like you've been doing so much of, some of you. Your love, the lust in that relationship is being pulled together stronger by the element of your angels, of your guides, of your spirit guides who are surrounding you and who are with you in spirit and love. And they want to tell you to be encouraged, even though it seems like there has been a wedge drawn into your life that has broken up a lot of relationships, which just seem like this chaotic energy. This is something that you would have never conceived happening. This is something that you never would have expected to happen with what you've heard people tell you, with what people have said. Consequently, it doesn't matter now, because it's about you letting go of some of these people, because you know dang well that they don't serve where you are now. And you got to just say, forget them, because I deserve better. So in order to give that better energy to yourself, what do you need to do for that? You've got to go ahead and set the intention to come together. Come together, be more in harmony with others. Welcome the changes that these people say that they want to make. Welcome it. Welcome the fact that there's a new way that you all want to do things and see things done. Don't toss out all the options just yet, because you may regret it. This is also about simply love and really pulling yourself together, digging deep in order to assist the younger people around you so that they may be able to reach where you are today. You are great, Spirit says. You are divinely guided. And this is a misnomer. It is a misunderstanding for people to think that you are just spaced out and you don't know what the heck you're doing. You're guided. There's something that is showing you the way, because you've planted the seeds to ask for that sort of guidance. And it is happening. It is going on. But it's also nothing to be afraid of either. Then we've got the elements of empathy. So many of you have disconnected from your feelings, from the sensations of your heart and your body, because you were told to do that and programmed to be like a robot when you were younger. This is the time to get that back. I'll show you the card with Archangel Raphael on there. To get that back in a balanced way. The way to do it, open your heart up and focus on your inner knowing, your inner being. Know that you don't have to have all the answers for everybody else. They have their own inner knowing. They have their own way of being guided, just like you do. It's not your job to do somebody else's work for them. I am flexible and flowing. The changes of life, the thunderbolt coming through your life like it has, and taking apart all of it and making you kind of start from scratch. Some of you, this is not a bad time. This is a time to celebrate the new way that prosperity is trying to come into you. It's like now you've embraced it. instead of pushing it away like you used to do. This is good. Kali comes up in the message also, which says it is time for that thunderbolt energy to destroy some of the things that have been around you because you don't want them anymore. So some things are dying out. For some of you all, this may even mean a sick pet I'm seeing here who you're just ready to shift your life and do things a bit differently. So some things may be falling out of your life as a result. Not to be afraid of it. Make peace with it. Make peace with it, because these things are a part of what you've been asking for, what you are willing to do. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to let go of to get to where you want to be? And I see that you're willing to let go of a whole lot because you understand the value of life. It's not just about the physical stuff. Loyalty is huge for you. Being dedicated, being loyal to your dreams, tapping into your inner child, being at one with all the things that you've always imagined yourself to be. And if you haven't imagined yet, then it's time to go ahead and give it a start. Visualizing can change your world while you're feeling good. So if you're ready to express yourself to this person, to these people, and to attract this new type of love that you're wanting, and somebody I'm talking to here, then the only thing there is to do here is to sit down, focus on what options do you have, but also look at the results of yesterday. And then toss that out. It's time to destroy looking at, things through the old looking glass, which isn't serving you in your present today. Then it's also telling you the way to comfort. Hopefully I showed you the card, which is this one. This is about getting lighter. You have a lot of people and you may be feeling burdened like a lot of people. A lot of people around you feel burdened, dragged down, and some of them are calling that in for themselves. And they don't have to do that, but they're kind of punishing themselves. My hair keeps getting caught on my necklace in the back, or my dress. Okay, here we go. So comfort and prosperity. I see you really trying to get, it's like trying to get away from other people so you can get the prosperity and comfort that you've always wanted, that you've always been dreaming of. Instead of being so focused on getting other people to support and give to your dreams, I see you as a trailblazer. So this is option 4. This was your reading. I'm going to get off of here and get to 5. And just tell you here, the last thing, your message is to accept your awareness, to accept that you are the witness and that there's something always going on within you. And there's a peak of illumination going on, that you have to do something different. This is nothing to be afraid of. This is something to embrace. You're going beyond the illusion. So there are people who were really hating some of the politicians and some of the people out there. Don't allow that to be you. Find your balance with all of this going on and know that there is someone who is with you. There is an element, an energy, a force. Not someone, but a force that is with you at all times. And you needn't doubt it anymore. You do not need to doubt it anymore. Let go of some stuff and build that new foundation. Before you move, start things with the lessons you learned from before. Don't mask. Don't try to change everything all in one day. I'll talk to you soon. Queen Sarita, naturallyhighlife.com, Queen_Sarita for Instagram. Like, subscribe, and share. Listen to the intro video to this to see which of these pick a card readings that you gravitate to, and then listen to that. I'll talk to you soon. Leave me a comment if you are appreciating this. Peace.